Hey guys, it's Meadow. Yes, Meadow. It's Thursday morning, and Thursday's the way I have my week stacked. I don't go in until a lot later in the day. Sometimes I have Thursday all the way off, so it's a really nice break for me. Before you go thinking that that'd be an easy way to keep control of your diet and workout, I don't think it's too much different than anybody else. I still encounter the same little roadblocks and have to figure out a routine for myself. I usually leave the house around 6 and come home at around 9 or 6 in the morning and come home around 9 or 9:30. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday I get home about 8. So I have pretty long days the other day, and then when I'm here I try to use this time to do things like this, to come up with other plans, to do a little homework, a little research. All I'm trying to get at is that I encounter all the same roadblocks that anybody else with any other job does, and I get that a lot, that I work or I have kids or I don't have time. We all have the same hours in the day, it's just what we choose to do with them. Somebody else said that there's some kind of quote out there, and if not, then I made it up, but that's not the case. It's just what we do with them that really holds true. So all I'm saying is that to make this my plan, the way I eat, and to get healthy, I really focus on getting a routine, making things easy so that I can take all the thought out of it and do this stuff more quickly than I could probably get in my car and drive down to Starbucks, something like that. So all that aside, I'm kind of in my PJs, just woke up, 9 o'clock. I like to sleep in when I get home, late after a nice day. I've had a good couple workouts at the beginning of the week. One more thing, actually, if you've been following me since I just started a couple of weeks ago, weighed myself in yesterday, I was 189, so I'm almost at my this little term goal weight, so then I'm going to try to push it again. But I noticed that I was a little, I didn't feel quite as good in my workout yesterday. I had a good workout, and I know you guys might think I'm kind of crazy obsessing over stuff, but I'm going to, and this is going to sound even funnier, in my other video with my shakes, I'm drinking non-fat milk because that's what we have in the house. I now switched to 2%. So I just want to put that out there if you're following kind of exactly what I do and you're talking about my goal weight. And I'm telling you exactly what I eat. That's exactly what I eat. The only thing I've really changed is that 2%, switching the non-fat to 2%. I'm going to see if maybe I get a little more energy, and if not, I'll adjust something else. I'm just not going to go crazy and adjust my whole meal plan, especially when I'm making gains. I mean, I'm still making gains and I feel great. I just and that it could have been tired or whatever. I just didn't feel great, but I just want to make sure I'm getting enough calories and moving along at the pace I want. So now I'm just going to make breakfast. I'm going to give you another substitute for the breakfast. The one I did was potatoes. What did we do? The potatoes O'Brien, scrambled eggs, and a little turkey sausage patty. I'm going to use the same ingredients that I have laying around the house. This isn't going to be some fancy recipe if you're trying to make your fancy breakfast. That's somewhere else. This is just efficient breakfast. Fuel both for your body, for your time, and then also for your money. So the same stuff we have in our in all my videos, the stuff that I've done so far. So I've got my backup of that chicken thigh meat. And actually, since I have it out, I'm going to start here. I'm not going to go as crazy because all those eggs are, that's protein too. So I'm not going to protein on top of protein on top of protein. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's just a little chicken for flavor. It's maybe 2 ounces or something. I mean, it's a little bit. It's less than that. If we're looking at the other stuff being a 4-ounce portion, then I'm just going to throw in a tomato or 2, and I kind of break that up a little bit in the pan. Right? And watch me. I just didn't even spray my pan because I got off track. I still will. I'll just aim around the chicken, slide the chicken to the other side, then hit that guy. It's always a way to fix everything. So it's just another way to make breakfast. I'm going to try to make this a little bit Southwest themed, maybe. So back to the ingredients, we've got the chicken thighs that we made, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Still have rice, maybe a little less than I might have if I was going to make a whole bag, but that's okay. It's what I got. It's what I got left over, so I'm going to use it. It's about a serving. It's good enough. And again, I said I try to keep everything exact, but you know, I'm not gonna fuss over a grain of rice, although maybe I should. I'm just, I'm not. I'll make sure you know, maybe my lunch portion, I'll make sure I have a little more rice. And I really will think that far ahead. So if I remember I had a little less come lunchtime, I'll make sure I have a little more, whether it's potatoes or rice. I'll eat a little more. And I try to do everything at the same time every day. It doesn't work out that way. I just make sure at the end of the day that I'm getting the calories that I have planned for me. So sometimes if I get back-to-back clients and I can't get the food in that I want, it's pretty funny, but I will have my dinner meal and then I'll chug my shake and then I might come down a second later and have a snack bar and feel really kind of full, but you know, I'm on a mission and I want to keep things consistent, and if I don't, then I don't have anything to measure by. So breakfast, chicken, a little rice, I do it all in one pan, eggs, I'm going to go 4 eggs, but again, this is somewhere that maybe if you're, you know, lighter or your goal weight is different, that we could tweak. So if you have questions, please email me, yesmeadow@gmail.com. You can comment down below the YouTube video. You can get me at meadow@argofitness.com. And you can always just check out the website, argofitness.com, and message me through the Contact Us page. So I wasn't planning on doing this video at all. I was just making breakfast and realized that it wasn't going to be the same potato and egg that I did the other day. So I thought, well, why not turn the camera on and see what happens. So we'll see if this gets up there. So again, almost exactly the same thing. The only difference is we got rice instead of potatoes, and a little bit of those chicken thighs that we made instead of the turkey sausage. And the turkey sausage had a little more fat, right? Not a bad thing. Fat's not a bad thing. We're going to talk about that too. Got my brother-in-law coming to visit. I might try to trick him into doing a little video while he's here with me. But we'll see how that works out. So just 2 more ingredients, but since we're losing the fat on the sausage, I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. I don't do a lot of cheese, and I'm going to show you how much cheese I add, but it's nice for flavor. It's pepper jack. So again, we'll kind of southwest this breakfast. Probably would be better to spray that pan before you start adding chicken. This is how I function in the morning. Almost there, but not quite. I don't think I'm alone there. And then got some salsa. This is Baja Cafe restaurant style salsa. Not as good as if you can make it at home, but it's pretty tasty. So I'm gonna go about a tablespoon. Just throw that in the corner. I try to hit the pan with it rather than right on top of the eggs. Let it cook for a second, and then I stir it all together. Gets rid of some of that water, and it makes your eggs less runny. I don't like runny eggs. Don't like runny eggs, but I will eat them for the calories if I have to. Okay, that's it. That's breakfast. I don't know how long that took. Probably about half the time it took me to explain why I'm making breakfast. But if you guys are watching and following my meal plan, I want you guys to kind of change and follow with me before you get sick of eating the same food, because I really don't eat everything exactly the same all the time. I just think it's a great place to start and get used to eating portion sizes and start thinking about what goes into each of those meals, because you'll notice that it is kind of the same thing every time, the same makeup, same chemical makeup. I like to think of these foods as little chemicals. And then I just take like a little pinch of cheese right over the top. Maybe a little half one more. That's it. And it doesn't look like anything spectacular. I don't know if you can even see it because of the way the lights are. But it's good. It's breakfast. It's the fuel I need. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next video.